What's the best or worst career advice you've ever received?
Well, I heard very early on that you're not out of it till you quit. You know, which kind of in all those. I mean, you know, if I got my first job in 1985, so what is that? 26 years. In all the times when I thought I won't ever get another job, if I had quit, you know, then I wouldn't be sitting here with all you fabulous women.
Anyone else? Good advice?
I think mine actually, this is going to sound super corny, but for my parents, they always told me when I was very little and I wanted to do this, because I was very little, and they said if you want to do this, you always have to do something else with it. So I was never allowed to just audition. I had to do something else. So whether it was a sport, or it was an art or anything else, but I had to have two. And I've always done that since then. And so any sort of disappointment I've had in this business, which we've all had so much, I hear no way more than I hear yes. It never really was that devastating because I would go to this other thing that I loved, whether it was my horses or, you know, my friend, whatever it was. But it's completely helped me be kind of sane through this whole business. I think I always tell people that. I'm like, do something else. Always have something else you love, you know, so you're not just focused in on the one thing. I think it's been helpful to me.
I've gotten a lot of bad advice.
You have gotten
a lot of bad advice.
Like what?
Well, not, this isn't really advice. I used to sort of, you know, like I said, I was a really kind of weirdo kid, and I used to sing like around the house and be like, listen to me sing, and my mom would be like carrying her laundry like later, and you know, so I will never forget my father coming up to me after me probably doing some rendition of some, you know, whatever song, just saying to me like, you're a great dancer, but you're not a singer. So, you know, just stick with that. And now I think about that every day. I'm on the Glee tour. My legs are like noodles. I don't know where I'm going. All I do is move my arms, and I figured that's the best I can do. And so stick with the dancing, not the singing.
Is he hearing challenge?
Well, he does say I take after him in his singing voice, so I guess he is.
That is so crazy.
Julie, how about you?
The only good advice I got was it's a numbers game. You know, I heard early on, you know, you're gonna have to go on 30 auditions to even get a call back, and 50 before you get a job. And I was like, oh, I can do that. 52. And I was like, that's fine. So I was like, so it's just a matter of convincing somebody to send me on those auditions. So every time I heard no, I was like, oh, good, that's one for the. Yeah. I was happy to get the no because that meant that I was getting closer to the yes, which is probably not true, but in a world where all you hear no much more than yes, you've got to find some way to make friends with no. And I was like, oh, that's great. All those no's are the little things that are standing in front of my yes. And so that worked out well. That and you can only sleep your way to the middle. Is that true? Well, yeah. I don't know. No, I don't know. I married outside the business. I don't have any good salacious business stories. Don't marry outside of the business. Am I right, Amy? Am I right? Am I right? What's your husband do? He's like a banker? Wall Street guy. Wall Street guy.
He's a money guy.
Money guy.
He's a money guy.
Yeah.